Today we are going to be taking a look at BEPRO. Now BEPRO, if you don't know, they are essentially a code base for building DeFi games. They offer some sort of services to do with the betting ecosystem, and they was previously known, as we see here, as BEPRO Protocol, but they rebranded to BEPRO to now offer full blockchain gaming code base. So let's take a look at BEPRO, what they've been doing recently, and where they currently sit at. So we can see that at the start of February, mid-February, there was around $0.001, $0.00016, and then they shot all the way up until $0.0379. So that increase is honestly massive, of about 20-fold. And you can see that since they peaked out, many people will be losing money if they bought at the peak, because it has dropped since. They've had the occasional rebound, but there seems to be a slight downtrend here that we're going to explore a bit later on. So let's take a look at the 7-day chart, because I recently, as I was toying with the idea a while back of entering BEPRO, I recently did decide to enter into BEPRO, and I did that very lightly at the 7-day low around 0.16 when they went down to 0.015 cents on the day when the market saw blood the other day. So I entered here and I just sold this second here at 19.5 for a nice 30% return on a quick one. I only invested very lightly because I feel like it might go down again. But taking a look at BEPRO, their trading volume is down but still 7 million, showing it's very liquid. Their price change in the last 24 hours is up about 8%, which is very good. They currently sit around $0.019. And their market cap is about 35 million. Their fully diluted market cap is huge at 196 million, and the difference comes from the fact that the circulating supply is 20% of the total supply currently, showing the difference between the market cap and the fully diluted market cap. So if we take a look about how people feel about BEPRO, there's 11% bad, 89% good, but obviously, as we always say, it's very biased. You can buy BEPRO using KuCoin, which will be linked down in the description below, as you can see here. And if you sign up to KuCoin using my link, that's where you kind of trade smaller cryptos, then you will hopefully get some free KuCoin potentially, or some money off your fees. And KuCoin is where you want to trade everything, because there is the highest volume or USDT transactions on KuCoin. So we've reviewed it before, and there was a lot of hype around the network, which is coming soon, and the fact that BEPRO is partnered with many good and trusted companies of all different sizes. They basically allow you to build anything, as they say, in a fast and scalable manner. They can build on all networks, they're decentralized. And I think the decentralization, if there was to incorporate the betting side of things into it, like a coin we talked about recently, KuCoin, there's so much scope for the betting side and the decentralization side to really carry this coin into the future. So you can see they've got plus 1 million operator and 25 million council. And the BEPRO coin is really what powers the whole BEPRO network. So essentially, I believe the rough idea behind it is that if you wanted to use BEPRO's network and services, then to do that you have to buy the BEPRO coin, and this BEPRO coin is what essentially powers the whole of the BEPRO network. So essentially what would send this to the moon is that the more people that start using BEPRO to build games, to do stuff like that, the more BEPRO coins will be demanded, and the more coins that are demanded, the higher the price, as economic theory suggests. So you can see here they're talking about League of Legends coverage, and they've got a cool little menu up on the side. So taking a look at the recent news for BEPRO, there's really not too much. I'm surprised there's not more articles written in relation to their recent and massive rise, in relation to their massive increase. We can see that essentially, they're a startup in 2019 that aimed to build the Ethereum of gaming. They only did their private sale a few years back, and they've recently rebranded, ultimately to incorporate more, to increase the scope of the token. And taking a look at their Twitter, we can see that they're talking about how now network staking on KuCoin has been increased, meaning that, there's more chance to stake it now, because you can stake to 430 million BEPRO. So the hard cap's been increased. And then they often post about their new clients. For example, they recently got Leprechaun as a client, and you can see here they're a community owned and governed prediction platform. And I think it's very interesting that they're a prediction platform. I feel like, they're kind of looking into, the whole betting market and the whole, we predict this is what. So it's really good to see them incorporating a prediction platform, because I personally, now I'm no financial advisor, anything I say in this video may be wrong, do not make any decisions based on what I say, but incorporating a prediction platform would suggest to me more of a focus and a slight focus towards the betting side of things in DeFi, which I think has massive scope. So my current position on BEPRO is that I think there is massive potential and massive scope for them going forward in the future. I think that if they can truly crack down on being partners with a lot of game building companies and they can offer their services, then I think, there's infinite possibilities, as they say. So taking a look at BEPRO, because of their massive potential and their current dip in price, I think right now is the most tempted I've ever been to invest in them personally. Now, that doesn't mean I am going to invest in them, but I think because of their massive potential, because of their current partners, and because of all the other stuff they've got going on, they're quite a interesting and attractive investment. However, I think that the only thing slightly putting me off would be that their massive rise in the past has been huge. So does that current value reflect truly what their current worth is? That's something you guys have to decide yourself. But I think they're in a great industry that's got so much potential, especially with crypto and blockchain technology and DeFi, that, it's just about it either takes off or it doesn't. But my biggest concern is this massive rise from the start of Jan 2021 all the way up to here, the 16th of March. I still potentially might even think it's got further to go down before I get back in. But I think, the fully diluted market cap is huge. And that puts me off a tiny bit, along with the fact that recently it's risen massively, because you never want to chase a pump. But I'd be very interested to hear what you guys think about this coin, because I know there's a lot of hype surrounding it. Today I've only got time for a quick video because I need to go out right now. So thank you for watching. This is just kind of an update on BEPRO and what I've been doing with it. And I want to get your guys' opinion on, should you buy or sell BEPRO? Because I know what's going to send it to the moon, but I know they've got lots of competition in the betting space and the building game space. And who knows if a bigger network comes in with a better solution and better network. It's just such a tricky one. Thank you for watching. Take care.